Calisthenics exposed.
So, but initially, bar history was just to connect the old school with the new school. Shout out to B Rock because he did a great interview with me, and also Snoop. Snoop actually sat down and talked to me. I did a bar history with Ed Barstow's very humble individual and a person that I looked up to in calisthenics, especially not just moves, reps, sets.
The business.
Bro, he had that as well. And my business model kind of like came off of that. Why rep for free when you could get paid a fee? Like you see now, people are in,
Looking, yo, how can I get some money now? Like, and
bro. That was from us.
yeah, it's not to boast and brag, but it's just a reality. I see all of these competitions now, and everybody talking about, yo, you better do that muscle up clean. Don't be kicking out the windows. It's like, hold on, y'all wasn't even doing that 2 weeks ago.
Yo, MCCA make calisthenics clean again. Yo, bro, this is not to mention, but we're setting a standard in everything. You gotta pay your athletes, even if it's pennies, bro. You
Yeah,
just
you
gotta
gotta.
give them something, bro. It's hard. It is difficult. It is difficult. You gotta pay these athletes, and like that's just the bottom line. But not to get off topic, but once again, shout out to Ed, bro, even technician. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
get to
okay.
interview him. I considered like Tech to be one of the
Harlem
legends in the game.
Seals.
Yeah, Pito's back in effect now, so we're probably gonna see a bar history with him. I never really got to interview That's Good Money. Just to put him in the bar history because he knows a lot. He's been around the block. But like getting into bar history also taught me like obviously these dudes is regular dudes. They having these feelings and emotions. You thinking everybody gonna be stand up like you. You think these dudes is on man time. They running around with six pack big backs, but they they are like Play-Doh. Say one wrong thing, it hurt their feelings,
Super emotional.
and you like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? So, just it was just weird to see the politics in the calisthenic community, and then you start to realize there's politics in everything.
It's like gangland calisthenics. People don't understand. I think it's a lot better probably now compared to before because now it's not really like teams per se. Like at least the newer generation for the people that was working out. Now it's just like, oh yeah, I worked out with this
Community,
person and I work out with that person and I don't really care. Like
community,
it's not really the same.
motivational Monday. They're
Exactly. Yeah.
doing something great. The only thing I ask is that all of those people that come out to that free event come out to the paid event.
Yeah. Each event there's enough events for calisthenics, especially like in New York where people can show up to these events and most of these events are not really that expensive. We're talking about $20.
$30.
I've even seen $10.
Yo,
So
bro, come out to the paid events, bro. That's how the sport is gonna grow.
right,
And
right,
if you don't like who's throwing the events, so what?
exactly. It's,
Bro,
it's going and make sure like if you host your own event, make sure you paying and giving back to the athletes so that it can circumvent and it can continue to grow. A lot of times, like back in the day, it seems like I hear about these events and it seems like dudes pay $50 to get into the event and then you don't even win $50.
yeah.
Like you don't win anything. Like so it's kind of like
Yeah,
where did the
registration
money go?
fee.
You had the registration fees for all these people that signed up, and then you had a competition in the park, which means that you had no real overhead. So make sure you paying your athletes.
That's the that's the name of the game, right? Trying to further the sport, but we're gonna get back into bar history, and we're gonna start doing the legends once again. Obviously, Zeph is probably never gonna be on that platform. Obviously, certain people, maybe not even a Hannibal. I actually got Hannibal number. I called him a few times. We spoke. We was actually supposed to do some content, which was gonna be paid content. I was gonna pay him. But he just never gave me a price. I was gonna have him do some stuff with my OG Shati, a little while back, a few years ago. I don't know if he's still got the same number, but I can get in contact with him and see if he wants to do an interview. But I'm gonna bring that whole bar history back, just so like the newer school now can start even learning about the old generation and try to get that you know what I mean, back intertwined. And I'm not saying bring back the old generation because the old generation was toxic, bro.
Right, right, right.
It was toxic, but just to know,
Yeah, to know what it is, you
yeah.
know.
And I just love where the sport is going. I just hope that everybody could kind of like support each other a little bit more, bro.
So let me ask you though. So concerning bar history, are dudes like Shredder?
The ripstick is a powerful little tool that fits right in your pocket. You can use it anywhere, home, gym, or even on the go. It's designed to target your smaller, stabilizing muscles that calisthenics and weightlifting usually miss. Great for shoulder rehab, injury prevention, and full upper body activation. It's super convenient, affordable, and also hits your abs hard. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, the ripstick takes your training to the next level.